Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is, fix to say February the 28th, 2011. Why am I still facing the, okay, February the 28th, 2011. Today's the last day of February, ain't it? Yep. Tomorrow is March 1st. Oh boy. So anyway, how's everybody? How is everybody? Hope you're doing good. I would take you outside, but it's a little cold. It's 48 out. We have the heater running. It has been wild here. It's been like 80 one day and then 40 the next. Oh, excuse me. 80 one day and then it's 40 the next and it's 60 the next and it's 70 the next and it's 40 the next. I mean, it's been like up and down here. No wonder I just got over being sick. Well, not sick. I mean, my throat hurt, but it always does. Because I still have my tonsils and my adenoids. I think adenoids are up here or down here. I don't know. Anyway, somebody tell me. I had the weirdest dream. Here we go again with the weirdest dream crap. I had a dream, a neighbor. We lived in a different town where it was a bunch of weirdos. We get closer. Oh, Father. And, our neighbor's house burnt down. And all it was left was the walls. And there was no ceiling. And our neighbor was still living in her house. She was an elderly woman. And, like, to get into her house, like, this is the front, well, this is the front of the house. There was a door right here. And, like, it was enclosed by glass. And I had to water her plants and her dog. Yeah, I had to water the dog. Don't ask me what my medicine does to me. I had to water the dog, and the dog was multicolored. It was like pink and green, and it kind of just sat there, just let me put water on it. And I was just like, when she said water the dog, I was like, WTF? Well, I guess I have to go into my camera program now and put that in. Anyway, it was just weird. She lived in her house, and then I took her to the next neighbor's house. I said, would you let her live with you, because her house is unlivable. You know, she had no air, no heat, no television, because her house was a total loss. And the reason, I can tell you the reason, she had floor heater, and it fell over on her shag carpet, and it caught the carpet on fire, and that's what burned her house down. Anyway, and he agreed to it, and email. Anyway, and then all of a sudden, we had to pack up our house to go back to Mississippi for some reason, because we once lived there. There's the license plates. You can kind of see them. Anyway, we had to go back to Mississippi for some reason, so we packed up the whole house. The house, this is where the dream jumps. The dream jumps to our old house, the one that we just moved from, to 8 or 10. Fixed to be 4 years ago, because we left there in 08. We packed up the whole house into an RV. We packed the couch, the TVs, everything, pots, pans, you name it. It was all in this RV, and we had dial-up. And all of a sudden, Now, family members are starting to pop up in this dream. I barely saw my parents. Usually I don't dream about them, but I barely saw Mother for just a second. She had long hair again, and she hasn't had long hair in forever, since like '05, '06. Anyway, and I never dream about my folks. That's I think I said that already, but that's the weird part. And her father showed up in the dream, telling me how to get online while we were traveling. And I was like, WTF? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sounds Norwegian now. Yeah. German. Yeah. And after that, I got online and Skype calls started coming in. And I was like, I can't talk to you on dial-up. I had like 15 different people popping up at the same time, playing that you know what YouTube or what Skype plays when you get a call, and I'm like, I can't accept these. I'm on dial-up, and we were on the road to Memphis. We were in like Little Rock or something because I thought we weren't leaving until the next day, but turns I went to sleep or something and woke up and we were driving. And Mother said, no, we're in Little Rock or something. Anyway, it was just weird, especially the multicolored dog. And then behind the burnt woman's house was a I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. She had a dog that didn't make it. And she didn't bury it. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, it was disgusting. And its name was Coco. Yeah, okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, how much time have I used? Oh shit, 7 minutes. Shit is a bad word, don't use it. Anyway, it was just the weirdest dream ever. Because our houses kept jumping. Like, I would be in the house I used to live in, but it was on the wrong side of the street. Actually, it wasn't on the right. It was on the original, the house that we just moved from 4 years ago, fixed to be 4 years ago, was on the left. Except in this dream, it was on the right. Yeah. And I kept... Oh, yeah, and another thing about that, we had gasoline in the house for some reason. Don't ask me. And I kept spilling it through the house. And Mother's like, you're going to start a fire if you do that. We had to turn off the heater. And we turned off the lights from the breaker. At the old house, the breaker box was in the garage. So you had to go turn off the main power, in the garage. It was attached. It wasn't attached. Actually, yeah, it was attached to the house because it had a breezeway. A breezeway is like a little open hallway that took you from the kitchen to the garage, or it took you to the back of the garage to the laundry room. Anyway, we turned off all the power because we didn't know when we would be back. I mean, it was just the weirdest dream ever. Anyway, I'm going to end this now before it gets too late. So I will talk to y'all later. Leave me comments. Love and peace. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.